Hi everyone, Christopher here, and welcome back to another episode of Fossil Forward Finds. Today is June 17th. Yesterday we traveled to Iceland for International Waterfall Day, and we are staying in Iceland for Icelandic National Day. I got my Icelandic geology shirt. It says Geology in Icelandic at the bottom there. Got this from uh, during college when I went to Iceland on a geology trip. But anyways, to start off Icelandic Day, we have an aerial view of the capital city of Reykjavik. Wonderful city to visit. Um, Iceland is pretty inexpensive to get to. It is sort of expensive once you're there. It is an island. A lot of food is imported, things like that. But it's definitely worth a visit if you have a chance. Now, if you've been to Yellowstone, you're definitely already familiar with geysers and geothermal activity. Um, but the sights that you can see in Iceland, they're just simply stunning. Definitely worth the visit, especially to the geyser and Blue Lagoon and some of the other geothermal uh, attractions. Now, this is a place I actually didn't get to visit when I was in Iceland. It was strictly speaking a geology trip, so other than our time in Reykjavik, we didn't really do much sightseeing beyond geological sightseeing. Um, but I'm not even going to try to pronounce this location, and the internet's not helping me with the pronunciation this time. But it's an interesting structure. It hosted the 1986 Reykjavik summit between President Ronald Reagan and General Secretary Gorbachev of the Soviet Union. So a little bit of history here. And last but certainly not least, we end off at Thingvellir. My favorite part of Thingvellir is not actually shown in this image. You're kind of it's behind you or you're in it. But Thingvellir is where the Mid Atlantic Ridge comes on land. So it's really cool. You walk down this path and you got wall of rock here and wall of rock here, and the plates are moving apart. But this site also had plenty of historical significance. We have an old church in the background, but it was also location, at least historical location. I don't think they use it now, but I could be wrong. I'm not an expert, but at least historically was where Icelandic Parliament would meet. So definitely a cool place. Go to Iceland if you haven't already. If you have, let me know what your favorite place was, and we'll catch you tomorrow.